when you join academically, how many hours you study and what your strategies?
Considering all that, I think moving was a better option even at this stage. Like I thought it will be more peaceful for me. And also, again, the benefits which come with better work-life balance, better pay. And
Dr. Priyanka, apart from our note from the academically, do you have some other, you are referring some books or something, or this is the enough for you? Hello everyone, welcome back to Academically. Today we have Dr. Priyanka with us. She's one of our students in the AMC. She's basically medical doctor from India, Karnataka, and let's see her journey, how she passed this exam, what are the tips and tricks from her side, and kitne mahine mein preparation kiya hai, and all those things. So, welcome, Dr. Priyanka.
thank you so much.
First of all, congratulations to you. You passed this exam. It's very hard time, especially the February exam.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, it was a little difficult, but yeah, doable.
So, Priyanka, if you can just give us your brief introduction about yourself and from which medical college you studied and so far your experience is.
Actually, I'm from Mysore. It's a place in Karnataka, near to Bangalore. If somebody doesn't know. Anyway, so I did my medical college here in a rural medical college near Mysore. It's called Adi Chunchandgiri Medical College. And then I took my transfer for internship. I'm from 2005 batch, by the way. So long back, 20 years ago, I joined MBBS. And I did my internship in Mysore Medical College. I took a transfer for that. After that, I did my post-graduation in Mumbai from D.Y. Patil Medical College, but I was posted in Rajawadi Hospital, which is a municipal hospital in Mumbai. That was way back in 2012. And then I completed my post-graduation. I came back to Mysore. Actually, my mother is also a gynecologist and we have a hospital here. So I came back and I started taking care of the hospital. And I took over from her basically. I did go to Bangalore for a year to just work in a multi-specialty hospital, and then I came back and then I renovated my place again, and then now I'm running a maternity hospital here in Mysore, and I'm also a consultant in gynecology, and I have around 10 years of experience. And for the past 3 years, I am also a faculty in Adi Chunchandgiri Medical College itself as a senior resident. I worked until last May. And I quit in last May. For 3 years, I worked as a senior resident in Gynec. And I quit in May and then I started preparing for AMC. And then I gave my exam in November and I passed.
After so long time, because you already have well established, the practicing 10 years of working experience. So suddenly कैसे ये decision लिया कि AMC करना चाहिए?
Actually, I wanted to move to another country. I've been on and off. I wanted to move. I also did my MRCOG in between. Okay. But NHS wasn't very fancy for me, I think. So anyway, I did not want to go to UK. Then I decided against it. And Australia seemed like a nicer place to move for now. And also, since I'm running my own hospital, this is not a corporate nor like a government setup, so it's in between. Yeah. So I don't know how much everybody knows about Indian healthcare system, but it's very difficult now. These mid-range hospitals are kind of phasing out. Either it's like a corporate setup which is running well, or the government hospital. And we do a very budget-friendly, very we basically give quality care at affordable costs here. And now running such a setup is becoming very difficult since I have to do all the administration also, and I'm the primary consultant also. That is kind of becoming difficult for me. More licenses, more issues. We can't get insurance because of the number of beds, like many issues there. So that is one thing. And one more thing I felt is ethical practice is kind of phasing out in India as well. And I am a very sticker for ethical practice, and it's very difficult for me to go against my conscience and practice and do something which is not necessary for the patient. Considering all that, I think moving was a better option even at this stage. Like I thought it will be more peaceful for me, and also again the benefits which come with better work-life balance, better pay, and I don't have to worry about it much, because running a hospital and doing the administration and being the surgeon is not that easy. And
This is
corporate setups is not that my forte, so I don't think I'll be able to survive here.
so in generally in Australia you need to work 40 hours weekly. It's not just the money part को अगर हम हटा भी दें कि ज्यादा पैसे मिलते हैं, but quality of life, and
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
you 8 hour आपको काम करना है, you'll get a lot of time to yourself, to your family
Yeah,
members. Education is
yeah,
free for the kids, and
yeah,
healthcare is free in Australia, and so
yeah.
many advantages, and the weather is very nice. अब जो भी हम इंडिया में वेदर होते हैं जनरली वो ऑस्ट्रेलिया में भी होते हैं, because I'm
I've heard.
last 10 years in Australia, so I didn't feel any, like अलग नहीं लगता मेरे को कि मैं इंडिया में नहीं हूँ
Uh-huh.
जनरली।
Uh, that's a nice thing.
एंड दिस इज वेरी गुड एक्सपीरियंस शेयर किया आपने कि जो लोग डिसीजन नहीं ले पा रहे हैं, they already did MD or MS in India, and के why need to move to Australia. That's good. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
So Priyanka, if you can just give us, your preparation about the AMC when you join academically, or how many hours you study, and what your strategies and steps and tricks if you want to share with the learners.
Actually, I prepared for like 4 months
Yeah.
because I think around June, I also did a laparoscopy course actually in June. So I was in Delhi for a month. So I did not prepare much, but I joined in May.
Hmm.
I joined the academically batch in May, but I didn't prepare until June. So once I came back from my fellowship, I started preparing. So I prepared for like 4 months. I was trying to juggle my private practice and my this thing also. But since my mother is also gynecologist, last 1 month I just did not take any much cases. I told her to cover for me, so it was a little easier for me. The last 1 month I took off, but yeah, it was like 3 months. I since I did my work and studies, it was close to 6 hours a day. I would say 6 to 7 hours. I think a day I could try to like dedicate for studies, and the last 1 month it would go up to like 10 hours at least. So, but yeah, I think that is very individualistic, right? Like just because 10 hours worked for me, 10 hours might not work for someone else. So I'm
Yes,
not
yes.
sure about that, but that is what I did towards the end.
Well, it means that 4 months is enough, if you can give, dedicated hours. So,
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure. Yeah, 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 yeah. But also, I feel that because I was practicing from the past 10 years clinically, it was quite easy for me to figure out a lot of answers for the questions also because my paper was also that way. But I think anybody who's just done MBBS also, obviously, they will be fresh from their syllabus. So it would, 4 months should be enough if you're quite dedicated. And I think consistency is very important here. It's not that one day I study and 4 days I don't study. That will not work. Enough revisions, enough consistency, and you should know where you stand, how much revision you need individualistically, and also since I've been teaching since the last 3 years in a medical college, I had a study partner and I used to teach her, and that kind of helped me as well. I think so.
so generally, 3 to 6 months में आप कर सकते हो, even,
Yeah,
this is
yeah, sure.
individualized है, obviously, how many hours you are given dedicatedly, because so many doctors, they join us at academically, and sometimes they took 6 months or 8 months back because, they not give the high priority exam, sometimes they are
Yeah,
preparing for NEET PG also, and then AMC
yeah, yeah. I think that is they should prioritize. I think
yes.
like you should be very dedicated, and this should be the only thing on in your head, and that's it. I want to do it. I want to do it. End of the story. That's all.
I mean, there is so many students pass this AMC exam in previous batches, they even failed in FMG exam. They found medical graduate, India से MBBS भी नहीं किया फिर भी लोग पास कर जा रहे हैं.
Mm.
इतना tough exam नहीं है, but obviously you need very dedicatedly, study करना at least 4 months, 5 months, and then you can sit in the exam.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Dedication is very important. Consistency as well.
Dr. Priyanka, apart from our note from the academic, do you have some other, you are referring some books or something, or this is the enough for you?
I did refer to guidelines, RACGP guidelines, and the notes. That's all. I didn't go towards any book as such. JM was just for reference for a few things, but it's not practical to finish the whole book. And I think many people tell to read Kaplan also. I think many people asked me in Telegram. I said that's not necessary. It's only the concept. The concept, and again, concept remains the same in every country. It's not going to change the medical concept. Only the management part of it and their management, investigation and management. That is the only thing which will change country to country. Because I have done my MRCOG also in between, it was a little easier for me to understand their guidelines because I follow green top guidelines and nice guidelines for my practice. So
Yes.
but I did follow the academically notes and the guidelines also. I made notes combining both, and then I read my notes. So that is what I did towards the end.